Yeah, no Indian
Mexican
food.
No
Mexican food.
And I actually I clean out the night before. I clean out the night before, and then the morning of, there's really not a whole lot.
Yeah, either
to
depending
do.
on how late I'm staying up.
If I clean out right
Too
before.
soon?
No, if I do it right before the scene, my ass actually gets kind of sore, and I can't take the cock like I want to.
So you
So
do
if
it
I
the night before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night before, my body's clean, and I'm not eating heavy, so I'm totally good, and I know my body really well. At home, I don't have to clean out my ass. That shit's ready all the time. What can I say? Actually, the other night, I got home from AVN, and it was like, okay, I had a really long day, can you just fuck me in the ass, please? Okay, good night, sweet dreams. You do? All right.
Yeah, he's a very
Like, then you should have put a ring on him. What? That's cute. That's my little cute moment. Okay, now what do you do to prepare?
I usually eat light, kind of same thing. I usually clean out early the morning of. I don't like cleaning out right before either.
Well, it's like, it's not.
And then I feel like you can't over clean because then it makes it worse, for me at least.
Yeah, and that's another reason why I do it the night before, because then, water or any clothing, anything extra is already, good to go. That's why I like to do it the night before. I'm a comfort in my own home. Nobody's waiting for me. There's no
you don't want to
pressure.
have to clean out on set, and sometimes you get to these houses and they're freaking dirty, and you're like, no.
And I kind of like to keep the illusion that doesn't have to happen.
You're like,
so
I need to clean up.
So if I come to set and I only take 5 minutes in the bathroom and I'm all perfectly clean and ready for anal, the guy's like, wow, her ass is magic.
She's prepared.
Yeah, right, because no guy wants to be shit on. No comment. Okay, guys, so we have to go to commercial, but I want to let you guys know that we're going to continue talking about very dirty, sexy things here. So make sure you stay tuned, and we'll see you after these trailers. Well, I want to introduce you this lovely, beautiful lady.
Hi, guys. I'm Ariana Augustine.
And this is my first time meeting her, actually. And I'm very excited. How long have you been in business, sweetheart?
A little over a year. So I started last November.
All right, so you still fresh meat.
Yeah.
All right, what do you do? Boy, girl, anal? What do you do?
I just do girl.
Just girl. Strictly pussy. I like that. Now, have you always liked girls, or is that something that you're trying now for, not the first time, obviously, because you've been doing it for a while, but is it a new thing, getting into porn?
So no, it's not something that's new to me. I'm just glad that I get to of course share it with everyone else.
Oh, you're very comfortable with the vagina. You know your way around the labia.
Yes.
Been around the labia. All right, that's the way I like it. I actually started with girls before guys.
Yeah.
And there's something comforting about a woman's touch. Very soft, very sensual, and tits and ass.
Yeah.
They don't ever hurt anybody.
Of course.
Tits and ass are always good.
They're always
So, anything shock you since you got into the industry?
Not really. Actually, I'm more shocked with how real like porn stars are. Like they're real people. They're not like what everyone thinks they are. Everyone thinks they're like fake and like not
robots.
Yeah.
Like sex robots.
Yeah, like sex robots. Yeah, of course. So no, I love how everyone's so nice.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, since you do girl, are you contract with anybody? Do you work for everybody?
I work for everyone. Shy Love is my agent, so I'm with ATM.
Okay, sounds good. Any of you guys want to book her out there? Obviously, you guys are fans, but just in case you want her contact information, you got to go through her agent, okay? Now, is there a company that you specifically like working for, or a girl that you specifically like working with?
My favorite company is Girlfriends Films.
Gotta love them.
I shoot a lot with them.
Dan is the best.
He is the best. And then I recently started shooting for Porno Dan. His orgies that he has, that's crazy. And I like those because I get to be myself. I'm a really good dirty talker. I love dirty talking to the girls and beating them up and choking them and stuff. So I get a chance.
Oh, you're a filthy girl.
I am a filthy girl.
See, I'm kind of a dainty girl sometimes.
Are you?
But I will say that when it comes to girl, I think I played more the man in the relationship.
Yeah, that's how I am.
I'm not the submissive.
Right.
We are celebrating down there.
Right? Yeah, they're having fun.
I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it sounds like they're popping something, maybe bottles, and screaming at the top of their lungs down there. AVN is going crazy. Anyway, so Girlfriends Films is phenomenal. Any pussy that you particularly like to work with?
My very first scene was with Julia Ann. So in hers.
Oh shit! Well, they didn't even let you start. They just put you nose deep.
They threw me in, but it was awesome. Yeah.
Were you nervous?
I wasn't nervous. I was anxious. I was like, oh, I'm so ready, so it was good.
And did you make her come?
I did make her come a few times.
And did you feel proud?
I did.
You were like, this vet, this girl that's had so many faces in her box,
I know.
and I made her come. See, that's the best part about working with a vet like that.
I know.
Proud moments.
Proud moments. Yeah.
One of my favorite girls always to work with was Celeste Star.
I
Now,
haven't worked with her yet.
well.
I know her, but I haven't worked with her.
You're missing out. She's absolutely fantastic. She's a goofball.
Yeah, she is.
And for me, that's the best part is when you're relaxing, you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're all stuck up, like, I don't want to lick your box if
I
you're a
know,
bitch.
I know, I'm the same way. I love girls that are like really laid back and just nice, you know? So it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you could play before and then like have fun, you know?
Yeah, and you're comfortable. It's like
Yeah.
it's like what it would be like if you had a sleepover at your house.
Yeah, of course.
Right? I could imagine inviting you over, having a little bit of wine, watching a movie, and then fucking your brains out.
I know, right?
Right? Instead of it being like, oh, we're at work, there's the porn set, I'm getting my makeup done, I'm about to eat this box that I really don't want to eat.
Yeah. I hate girls when they have an attitude like that. It's like,
So,
oh, I hate you, bitch.
right? Are you planning on branching into boy girl, or is that like not even a thought yet?
Actually, I'm actually gonna do that next month. Is my first big boy girl.
Have you picked a boy?
I have.
Who's your boy?
I have 5. I don't want to say yet, but
Okay.
kind of have to be
Okay.
a secret, but
All
yeah,
right.
I've got 5. I'm contracted for 5 scenes, so
Okay,
I'm excited.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for you.
Thank you.
Well, enjoy yourself. Lovely assistants. This is Nikki 7.
Hello. These fans will not stop going crazy about you.
Okay.
First question is, what was your first film that you did?
Okay, my first film was Lesbian Psychodramas Volume 10, and that was with Julia Ann.
I think they like her sexy voice.
I think so too. I can't stop it. It's just so sweet and so
But then she says she's dirty, which is weird, right?
sexy. It's hot.
Thank you.
Titties. Second question. So you only do girls, but you're planning on doing boys. They're a little bit late on that because you already answered it. You are planning on doing boys.
Right, yes.
And then, are you afraid of the cock? Is the last question.
Of course not. I love cock.
Okay. What? My job is
Thank you, beautiful assistant. Man, she is fantastic at her job. Just keep walking back and forth, Do your thing. Yeah, right?
You're right. Very hot.
Add her to the list of things to do.
Yes, of course.
Pussies to do.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm really excited for your first boy-girl scene.
you.
Do you have any anything that you're doing to prepare, or are you just ready to go balls deep?
I'm just ready. I'm so ready. I just want to get in there and do it.
I mean, you're not a virgin to the cock. You already know about the cock, so you're just ready to take it on camera.
That's right.
All right, sounds good. Now, do you have a preference of cock size? You like big? You like small? You like thick? You like? I
I like thick. I don't really like the length because I'm shallow. I have a little pussy, so but girth is good.
Now, do you do anal in your personal life?
Sometimes I cam a lot too, so sometimes if a guy wants to see anal, like I'll do it myself. But sometimes I do anal in personal.
Can you take more in your ass than you can in your pussy?
No.
Because I can take more in my ass than I can in my pussy. My pussy is kind of a little bit of a bitch.
Oh.
I can take thickness, but as far as length, like I remember Lexington Steel, I took him all the way in my ass.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, now once you're in there, you're in there.
Right.
But when he was in my pussy, it was like, okay, kind of deep. Okay, kind of deep. I kept like running away from it, but
Yeah.
he's got a long cock.
Yeah, he does have a really long one.
So maybe if you get more comfortable with anal, end up doing that, you might
maybe.
find that your ass relaxes a little bit more than your pussy
Yeah,
does.
it might be like you, because it does hurt like when I have a big cock in my pussy. So
Yeah. I like girth, but I like a normal sized cock.
Yeah.
Most porn stars like giant cock, but I like an average cock.
yeah, I'm the same way, just average. Like if it's too big, it just hurts and it's uncomfortable. So yeah.
The reason that we use such giant cocks in porn is not to make any of you insecure. It's because it's easier from a camera's point of view.
Yeah.
Because if you're small, or smaller, then all the movements are going to be real close. You can't
see it.
open.
Yeah, right.
So in order to be able to open up, you got to have ass out here, which means your cock has to curve around. I got hair all over my legs. Your cock has to you got to be able to see it.
Yeah.
So it's not that we all demand a big cock. It's that for camera, that's what works the best. So it's not that a guy with a smaller cock can't make it. There are plenty of average sized cocks in the business that do really well. It's just easier to shoot a big cock. And there are a lot of guys out there that love to watch us take down the big cock.
I know. I have all my fans are like dying for me to start doing it. I'm like, just keep waiting.
Well, I'll let you know. I'm not a big cock girl, and I took a lot of big cocks in my day. So it's all about relaxing, forgetting about anything negative. Think about all the positive. Think about the kissing. Think about the touching. Think about all that, and your pussy can take it as much as you don't think it can. It can, but it's up here.
It's mental.
It's a mental game.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah. So just make sure you get into the moment, relax, forget about the camera, and let your pussy do the work.
Yeah, do it. Do what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's what I
just
have
be
to.
myself and just enjoy it.
And never, ever, ever do anything you don't want to do, because a few things will happen. One, you're gonna not like it.
Yeah.
Two, it's gonna show.
Yeah.
Three, the fans are gonna know you don't like it.
Yeah, they'll know it. Yeah.
And what the fuck is the point of that?
I know, and then it's just a bad scene altogether.
If you don't want to do double anal, leave it to the girls who love double anal.
Right,
Because
yeah.
there are plenty of girls that love that. So why don't you do something that you love?
That's right, yeah,
And then at the end
I
of the
agree.
day, you go home happy, they go home happy.
Yeah.
Everybody
Everyone's
wins.
happy. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
So that's my advice from a vet to a newbie.
Well, thank you. I
You're
will take that
welcome.
on.
It was really nice meeting
so
you.
nice meeting you too,
You have a
Kylie.
good one.
You too.
Good luck with everything. Good
Thank
luck with
you.
your boy-girl scenes.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon. We got another guest coming in. Wayne with an eye. How you doing?
I'm all right, yourself?
I'm doing all right. Just hosting, doing my thing.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
How was your night last night?
Oh, we was kind of strong and stuff for a couple hours or so and just rest a little bit, but I'm doing great.
You're doing great.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now how many AVNs have you been to?
Let's see, 5 including this one.
5, including this one. So everyone that I've been to.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, sounds fantastic. Now, do you go to other shows, or is this your main show?
Usually, I mean, I go to the other shows here and there, but I always like coming out here every now and then.
This is your favorite.
Yes, it is.
All right, and now what makes this your favorite? Just because it's the biggest?
Well, most of the girls that I've seen on the film like go to the shows, and every year I try to see who's going to be here, and I always book my flights saying well, I have to come here and see you.
All right. Now, when you meet the girls that you've been watching for so long, do you end up being more happy about them, or are there personalities that throw you off? Do you get a chance to meet them? Is there a change in your opinion of them, or is it always a positive experience for you?
It's getting a little better and better. It seems like when I first meet them, it's like, how you doing? I introduce myself and all that. Then I guess by the second or third year, they start getting remembering the face. Right. And it's like, now next you know, they know the face, but not the name. Then after they get the name and all that stuff, sometimes they spell it wrong, but at least they remember me. So it gets better and better every year.
Well, that's great. I mean, of course, you know, being a face in the crowd, there are so many people out there. Coming from a performer's point of view, there's so many people out there. It's really difficult to remember your name, even especially if it's your first year. But you're a vet, and I've seen you all over the place. So we've had conversation. I remember you, and it makes it much easier for us to interact because I'm comfortable. You're comfortable.
Oh yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's great to be honest. I mean, the way I see it, you want to be at least friends with them, right? And you want to talk to them and talk about a whole bunch of little things and all that stuff, and even a little bit of personal here and there. But I want to stick pretty much inside the industry and say what's going on with your life, how's it going, right, what you like and don't like, or so. And all the guys that you've been with, and I'm seeing plenty of your films and all that stuff, and I love every one of them. And like you were saying earlier, that I'm just surprised. I'm just such a revelation with saying you prefer average size than big ones, but that's what they want to show. They don't want to show the big cock and all that stuff. Exactly. And you see all the angles. I'm saying to myself, how could she take all that? It's just so amazing. It's just,
you know, it's definitely a mental thing. But I wanted to ask you, is there anything different about porn today? You've been watching porn for a long time. Is there anything missing? What should we be working on? Is there something that's missing, lacking for you?
Well, I mean, I see there's a few interactives here and there. I see some of those tapes out there, but you want to try more fancy type of things, like some that never been experienced. Some like a 3D version type. Okay. That just like in movies they do it, and you could do it here in porn. Just check it out and all. Something like that, of that nature, that we haven't seen yet, or.
Okay, now how do you feel as far as the chemistry is concerned in the scenes? Obviously, that makes a big difference in the quality of the porn.
It depends on the individual. You can have like one guy that you like to work with, and then they have to give somebody you're not too crazy about, and like you say, it's not gonna work out as well. And someone who's like really heading into himself or herself, whatever, and you know that's not gonna work either. You want to have somebody like if you know the person pretty well, it's gonna be well no matter what. Right. And if you like working with them, you're gonna love it. If you don't work with them, if you don't like the person that much, like I said, it's going to show.
So from a fan's point of view, let's just say my favorite performer is Mr. X, okay? Now, if you have watched my scenes with Mr. X and you know every single time it's going to be a great scene because we love working together.